Hello! It's Susan from Sassy C Art Shop. You guys ready to do some art with me? Let's get to it! Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, well, so am I. This is my first actual art on my art channel. The only video I have beforehand is the introduction, which I will link in the description. So let's get into it. Okay, as you can see here, I am actually in the process of making my art print for the month of January. My small business is called Sassy C Art Shop, and I make one art print and 10 cute stickers each month. I also do some other stuff, but so I definitely wanted to show y'all how I make this art print. So as you can see, this is my original character that I'm making. For the month of January, I wanted to do something like really cold and like chilly, has those winter vibes. So I thought it would be really cute if I created a character that is based off of like a native people in a cold area. So I decided to create a character who is from the Inuit tribe in Alaska. And so those are the native people there. And a lot of them live their lives, like make their living through like fishing and stuff like that. So I thought it would be cute if I created a little character like that. As you can see, I actually did the sketch off screen. The reason I did that was because well, quite frankly, a lot of times I will have problems with the sketches. I actually didn't so much this time, but a lot of times I will, like, I'll be having trouble getting like the other eye right. And I don't want to make y'all watch while I do that for, 6 hours trying to get the other eye right. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but that's sometimes what it feels like. The sketch actually went really well this time. I just like the pose turned out really cute, I thought, and I thought it would be really cute if she was like she had braids, like really thick braids, and she's like holding up one, and then the other she has like her fishing pole in her hand. So that's kind of what I decided to do. And then I dressed her in like the native clothing of that area, according to Google. Um, if I'm wrong, blame my poor research techniques. Um, but anyway, so I thought I would start showing y'all the line art. So a lot of times for my art prints, what I'll do is I'll create a character inside of a box, but I will push other elements outside of the box to make it more interesting. So you can see like the top of her head comes out of the box, and then like her fishing pole that I'm kind of tracing right now comes out, and the little bit of her boots come out, and then her little pet seal also comes out of the box a little bit. So I did like black line art for most of it, but as you can see here, I am using like some blue because I wanted like a little igloo in the back, and I thought the black would be like too harsh for that. And then for the words below, which is their name, so Amka and Ela is what I called them. So those are traditional Inuit names. And Amka actually means one with a friendly spirit, and I thought that was so cute. And then Ela actually means like a friend or companion. And I thought, oh, how cute. That would be adorable if like she has a friendly spirit and then like this is her friend or companion. And I really like how it sounds together with Amka and Ela. And as you can see, I'm actually doing those in like a purple because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I did want to like do something different for the words. For the line art, mostly I do like thinner line art for all the interior, and then I go back over it wherever it's an outside edge, and then like on the border of the boxes, and I do a much thicker line art for those. Yeah, so as you can see, the line art went pretty well. I had a couple of mistakes, but overall it went really well. Um, I do apologize if this format is kind of weird, because I originally filmed these in a different orientation and I couldn't figure out how to get it like the other way without like refilming it, and I had already drawn it. So the next couple of videos will probably have this weird format because I had already filmed them in this orientation. So I do apologize for that, and I will try to do better in my next video. But if you watch my intro video, you will see that I said there will be foibles. So those are the mistakes I make, and filming it this way was probably a mistake. But you'll all will have to be patient with me as this is new to me. So yeah, we'll definitely see how this goes. Okay, so as you can see right now, I'm kind of working on the background, which is kind of weird for me because I normally start with the character first, specifically like the skin and hair, and then I normally move on to the outfit. But I knew I wanted to like have some light reflected in the character, and I couldn't really picture that without doing the background first. So that's what I decided to do. I'm using Ohuhu markers, brush markers. They're the alcohol ones. This is not sponsored by Ohuhu, but if anybody has a contact there and is like, oh, you should sponsor Sassy C Art Shop, I'm not gonna be opposed to it. Not gonna lie, because that would be amazing. I love all of their products and get paid to use stuff that I already love using. Yeah, I'd be up for that. Anyway, so for the background, I'm starting with the night sky in the background. And I definitely wanted like a Northern Lights effect. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do that, but I just layered some different greens and purples, and then like the sky, a very deep saturated blue. And I thought that looked really good. And then as you can see, I'm adding like some darker blue to add some more definition to it, and that was really fun. And kind of blend it out and stuff like that. I think it turned out really pretty. I was kind of worried how it was going to turn out, but I actually really liked how it ended up turning out. And then I'm just adding like some stars and a few more bright spots with like a white correction pen, which works pretty well. I think it has like a nice look. And then I'm coloring the igloo here, as you can see. And I did want to reflect those lights on the igloo. So I have it with a rim light with the green, and then I'm coloring it with the blue. I know igloos are more white, but I did want it more saturated. And you'll see when I draw my stickers a little later on in the month, I do actually feature both the igloo and the seal as stickers. And I chose these colors when I was doing the stickers as well. So I definitely wanted it to match. And with a white gel pen, I kind of just like um, brought in some more highlights so it's more reflective. And then I have a little shadow. And then, so the ice that it's on, I did want it to look like it's reflecting the sky. I thought that would look really cool. So I did add like some green and purple streaks. And here I'm just kind of darkening the shadow under the igloo. But so instead of like filling it in completely, I kind of did strokes for the ice. So it would kind of have like that glossy effect that I was kind of going for. So I used this like really pale blue. I think it's called frost blue, which just felt perfect to me. But anyway, so yeah, as you can see, it's kind of like strokes, and you can kind of see like the reflections in the ice, which I really liked. I thought that turned out really pretty. This is one of my favorite backgrounds that I've done for my art prints. I'm not a big background girl. A lot of times I'm like, oh, I drew my character and I'm too lazy to come up with a background. So I'm like, okay, I'll just either do like a solid color or like an ombre effect. And as you can see here, I'm working on the words. I didn't know what I wanted to do at first, but I thought it would be cool if it kind of like mimicked the sky as well. So I didn't layer as many colors as I did in the sky because there just wasn't enough room to do it justice. But I picked like two or three of the greens and purples and stuff. And As you can see, I'm kind of like boldening the lines with like the purple color I used in the sky because I thought that would look really cool. Anyway, but yeah, it was fun doing that. Um, and like I said, I wasn't sure at first what I was going to do with the words, but since the sky is separated by the ice, I thought it would be a nice contrast and kind of like pull it all together to have it mimic that with the ice in between. So I really like the dark blue with the night sky and northern lights up top, and I like the imitation of it with the words. I thought it turned out really nice. Anyway, so let me tell you a little more about the character. So, Amka is about 16 years old and she loves her family very much. She's very responsible and obedient. She loves to help her family in their fishing business and things like that, but she does definitely have an adventurous spirit. So, she was like, one day she was going off and um, she was doing her own thing when she should have been helping, but she got distracted by something and kind of went off on her own and got lost a little bit. And she found this injured seal pup who had been injured by a predator, but it was still alive. And she felt so much compassion for it that she decided, oh, I'm going to nurse it back to health. And so that's what she did. She brought it back to her village, nursed it back to health. And she named it Ela, which means, like I said, friend or companion, because it was very friendly. It loved her very much. And so she trained it, and now they're like best friends. And Ela helps with like their fishing and stuff. And it's like a favorite pet of the village. So as you can see, I'm kind of coloring the skin right now. I definitely wanted like the native coloring, so that like really pretty rich brown. And then I did some shading with like some darker browns and some purples. I was originally going to give her brown eyes, but I felt like it didn't have enough contrast with the skin. So I actually gave her like really dark brown, almost black eyes, and I liked that a lot better. And of course, I had to add the blushies to the cheeks and stuff because it's cold and, your cheeks get all red. And also, I just think it's really cute. So here you can see I'm coloring the hair. Like with the igloo, I definitely wanted that light reflecting from the night sky. So I actually added like a green rim light. And I wanted her hair to be like a black color, but I didn't want it to be solid black. So I actually did the highlights in like kind of a bluish color, which I really like. I've actually seen like Disney do that. Like if you watch Pocahontas, you'll see that like the highlights in her hair are more blue. And I think they do that with like Scar as well. Like the lines are blue, and I really liked that. And then I just kind of layered a few different like dark grays to add like some shadow and some depth. Because when you're coloring black, you don't want to just like a lot of times do just straight black. It like is kind of dull a lot of times. So instead, I used a few different grays with that blue, and then I do go in with like a black Sharpie, just because my black is kind of out on my Ohuhu marker, just for like the deepest, darkest shadows. And I thought that looked really, really cute. Okay, as you can see now, I'm starting to color the outfit. Again, I went in with a little bit of that green on the left side to show the northern lights reflecting on it. I thought that looked really cool. I do notice that the igloo almost looks like it's on like fire, like green maleficent fire, a little bit, but I'm still happy with it, so it's okay. So for her outfit, I wanted to incorporate the native garb that I saw, like I said, on Google. So if it's wrong, I apologize. This is just what I found. So it showed like a lot of like heavy furs and a lot of muted colors, kind of browns and grays. So I picked a design that I liked. I definitely wanted to give her a hood because I was like, first of all, it's cold. Second of all, I thought it would be really cute. So the top half, I wanted definitely like grays and things like that. And then like I gave her little mittens because it seemed like they wore more mittens than gloves. And also the fingers I drew were not like spectacular. So I was just like, oh, I'll just make it um, mittens. That'll totally be okay. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm just kind of layering a few different colors of gray, and I'm kind of doing it in like strokes to imitate like that fur look. I am darkening the shadows on the right side because it seems like the light is coming from the left, so I definitely wanted the darker side to be on the right. I gave her like this cute little design up top where it has like two long ones, and then on her sleeves and on the bottom of like her little dress thing, it has kind of like stripes, and then she's got like little fringe at the bottom of it, which I thought was really cute. The legs, I was doing more of like a brown color, but I wasn't super loving that because I thought it was like a little too close to the skin tone. And I didn't want it to look like she's just wearing like she doesn't have any pants on, like she just has like the coats and boots, because I was like, she would get cold and I don't want her to get frostbite. So I definitely went over it with like some different grays, kind of made it like more differential from the skin tone. And then I added like little white streaks with my white gel pen to make it look like almost like little hairs or fur. That's the effect I was going for anyway. So for a lot of my art prints, I will actually go around like the final one with like a white gel pen just to make her stand out a little bit from the background. So I thought that was really fun. And now, as you can see, I am coloring the little seal. And like I said, her name is Ela. Did I say Ela or Isla earlier? I think I said Ela, Anka and Ela. Yeah, that seems right. Anyway, so I definitely wanted a very cute, friendly, like she's got that cute little smile and everything. And anyway, so I layered some different grays for this. I started with like a really light gray, and then I went in with darker grays and kind of like where the shadows were, I kind of did that. But I wanted to like give her really cute little rosy cheeks. I know seals probably don't actually have blush, but I think it's cute, so I added it. Um, like I said, I'm just adding some darker shadowing and stuff like that. And then I kind of blend it together with the earlier grays that I used. And I'm adding spots to it because I thought the spots would look really cute. And I know that some seals do have spots. So I tried it with like a light gray at first and kind of was hoping it would like lighten up, but I didn't really like that. So I added blue and then like with white. And then I gave it little whiskers, which was so cute. And I added like a white gel pen to kind of give it that almost like blubbery look. So yeah, that was really fun. I think it turned out super, super cute. Here I'm just like adding a few extra shadows and things like that, just to give it a little more depth. I really, really love how she turned out. Amka and Ela are so cute. And here you can see I'm just kind of peeling up my tape. I do have a piece of scrap paper that I use for like swatching and stuff underneath. So that's what that like colored bit is. But I really do love how she turned out. I think she's adorable. What do you guys think of her? Like, do you like her spirit? Would you want to hear more adventures from her? Yeah, like let me know, definitely. So this is the final product. She is available in my shop as like 3 different sizes. I think it's 8 by 10, 6 by 8, and 5 by 7. So,
you guys are still here? Well, thanks so much for watching. To support my channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you want anything from the shop, the link's always in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And next time, don't forget you're going to get to see my highlights of my artistic journey as well as my foibles because there will be some. All right, bye.